Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. It's been a few weeks, I guess, but we're back at it once again with the absolute shenanigans. This is MyGM. And of course, I'm not alone. My eternal rival, he is here, as always.
Well, the question you've asked me is, do I hate this man? Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Eh.
It is not a good evening. Now then. It's not often we do this. But we have something that needs to be addressed at the start of this stream. And it's actually quite serious. I need to take a moment. And I need to take a moment to address you in particular, Madge.
Oh, brilliant. Okay.
Because I need to apologise to you.
I don't believe this, but continue. Do you have my permission?
No.
Continue.
No. I genuinely, I need to apologise. I was, I don't know how to put this. Because the problem is, you haven't actually noticed.
Huh? What do you mean?
It happened a while ago, but you haven't actually noticed what happened.
Am I going mentally insane?
What I'd probably say is,
oh no, I don't like this. I really don't like it.
Go on to Discord.
Go on to where?
Onto Discord, and then I want you to take a look at my profile. And
you fucking prick. You fucking prick. I've looked at that so many fucking times and I've thought, why does it say plus 41? Is it like a phone number? I'm gonna commit some kind of serious act of domestic terrorism right now. I swear to fucking God. I am so fucking fuming right now. I don't believe this. I actually don't believe I've been absolutely done. Put a tea bag in me and some hot water because I'm a fucking mug. Put me on the cast of Shrek 2 because I'm a fucking donkey. Disgraceful. Disgraceful.
That has been there since last episode.
It has. It actually has.
It's been there for like 3 weeks.
3 weeks and it didn't get through my thick fucking skull. I can't believe this. I've been had.
He's absolutely played
I am
himself.
fucking done. Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
Christ.
That's the stream, guys. Thank you all for watching.
I'm fucking off. I'm out. I'm gone.
We're gonna peace out. No, we do have a stream to do here, so let's jump into it.
We do indeed. We do indeed.
That is a pricey big open stadium.
Oh Jesus! Oh my lord! Yeah. Fucking hell.
Oh, there's some pricey stuff here that I'm gonna leave the logistics for now. Actually.
I mean that. I think you'd literally cost like about your entire budget to purchase all that stuff. It cost most of mine as well. Wow.
Time for me to do some thinking about many things, to be honest.
Yeah, why you think? I never thought I would actually end up being given an unlucky number in life, but I now have my unlucky number, and it is the number 41. I just can't believe it. I've literally never felt like this brain dead in my life. I could be put in a coma and I would legally still have more of a brain than I just did at that moment. Genuinely. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Okay. Alright, here's what I'm going to do first. Is I'm going to buy Vito Star.
Fair. I thought you probably would, to be fair.
Let's get that out of the way. ensure that Edge fights this week for. Oh my god.
Oh, fuck off, Triple H, you balding prick. Turn your head upside down, then you'd have a hairline, you fucking wanker. You are actually
I,
such a disgrace, bro.
I'd actually completely forgotten
I
about that.
can't believe it. It's not even a bad requirement. I mean, I know Edge is. I don't know how good Edge is. I mean, Edge has got decent popularity. He's got two rivalries going as well. Oh my god!
Let me have a look at my notes here.
Call me Rangers in the Champions League because I'm making a career out of getting pumped. Unbelievable. Wow.
Okay, I know I want to do that promo, so I'm going to put that in now.
Fair play.
But then what do I want to do from there? Right. I'm going to go with a. Card that. I put together a card and just see how things go. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
Oh no, I've. Oh,
Oh.
go with that.
Hmm? Oh boy. Tell you what, Damian Priest is probably one of the most exciting superstars in this whole series. I would argue.
He's absolutely exploded in the last couple of weeks, hasn't he?
He's done a Mansoor. He's done a Mansoor, and you haven't even put like a card on him or anything. It's nuts. It's genuinely mad. Why do Mandy Rose and Peyton Royce have like a like complementary colors thing going?
I have no idea.
It works. Like it works. Whatever it is, it works.
Oh god, what happened?
What was that?
Hello?
I'm here. I'm here.
Um, okay, the something went wrong with the capture card there, so we've actually lost the game.
Oh,
But
it's
like, I
frozen.
also. Yeah, but I also lost it on my TV.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So give me a moment, guys.
capture cards. Hmm.
Okay, there we go. That should be fixed now. Sorry about that, guys. My concern is I am running a risk by having that mid-card match because their popularity is stupid low.
Yeah, but that's the sort of point in the mid card, isn't it? You stick something on to advance a storyline, and it doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to set the world on fire, sort of thing.
I don't like having two of the same match type though.
Mm. I see what you mean. Like from a booking perspective, it's never a very satisfying feeling to be putting on the same sort of match. I guess it's sort of like you've got to sort of just say whether whether you think your crowd would be happy with it more in real life than the game. No, I would say.
But here's the big point.
Mm.
I'm doing a role change promo.
Well, okay. Right.
And who do you think it's for?
Who do I think it's for? I feel like I should know, but it's sort of gone out of my head. I'm not sure, but I feel like once you say it, I'll sort of think, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Well, let's look at the options. We've got Roman Reigns,
Well, he's
Bianca
heel, so
Belair,
it's not Roman Reigns.
Bianca Belair, Bayley, Rikishi, Jimmy Uso, Liv Morgan, Randy Orton, Keith Lee, Sasha Banks, Omos, Ricochet, Mustafa Ali.
Gosh, maybe Sasha Banks?
Does chat have any
Do you have an
any
opinion?
ideas?
Do you know what it
Do we
is?
have an opinion? Why Sasha? Why Sasha? I don't think. By the way, this isn't meant to be obvious. I haven't really signified I was going to do this,
That's
so
good.
don't feel like you're missing something.
I think for me, it's more a case of she sort of seems to have more of a face kind of vibe about her. She doesn't have an obvious vibe of being a heel about her, if that makes sense. Like she's not obviously like she's not like a Roman Reigns sort of or a Jimmy Uso or a Rikishi where they're clearly like bad people, you know? It could also be
Do
Randy
you
Orton. It
mean?
could also be Randy Orton.
Do you mean in terms of how I've been portraying the
Yes,
characters?
exactly. That's exactly it.
Okay.
I'm interested to know who it is, though, to be
Okay.
fair.
I take it chat hasn't got a suggestion for who it's going to be. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be Randy Orton.
I literally saw Randy Orton and I thought, no, it makes sense. His sheer heroics in defying every conceivable law of physics and homeware pretty much just makes him a lovable character by itself.
Well, we still haven't had an answer for what happened that night. Will we ever get one? Right,
Is
let's
there
look
a
at the.
conceivable answer? Is there a? I'm not sure there is. You know.
Um. Okay, roster time. I have quite a big roster.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Is it time for some releases?
well, a release because we're only allowed one
Oh, of
per
course.
week,
Yeah.
and I've decided that I should really only be keeping people on if I have a plan for them going forward.
Yeah, I think that's very sensible.
So there are two people come to mind here
Mm,
that
mm,
I think
mm,
there's no plan for.
mm.
One of them is Mustafa Ali,
Yeah, to be fair, he's not really been getting any use, has he?
but he's leaving at the end of the week. I didn't renew his contract.
He is. He is. He is.
So I'm happy to leave him. I
Mm.
won't get much back for him anyway.
Mm.
So the release, as much as I hate to do it, it's going to be Omos.
Yeah, again, I feel like he sort of needed someone like Mustafa Ali around to play off of. He needed another cruiserweight.
And I just
Mm.
can't offer that. So
Yeah, that's fair.
Omos is gone. And Mustafa Ali will be leaving at the end of the week, which frees up 2 spots on my roster
He does. He does indeed.
that for now I'm going to leave.
I need me money, SpongeBob. I mean, that's only half a joke. Like everything, I definitely feel like the budget we have hasn't really. Like, we're not getting more money, but the spending that we have to do is definitely scaling now. Can I also just say how fucking terrifying it would be if you're the one who has to go in and break the news to this man that he's getting released? Like, he's fucking massive. He could genuinely just split you with like one punch. He's fucking huge.
I'm going to buy movie deals, I think.
Like, I was really hoping you wouldn't do that. I was really hoping you wouldn't do that because I'm now gonna have to do that. I have to do that. I literally have no choice.
I'm going to do it. Yeah, fuck it, I'm going to do it.
I feel like I probably just talked you in more into it as well. Whereas I really need to just not speak sometimes. It's an important skill to learn
Yeah,
in life.
it's hurt. I mean, it's hurting my budget, but I'll have 120,000 at the end of it, plus whatever I make back from the show.
You'll probably make
It's going to be
you'll
worth
probably
it.
make a decent amount of that back. To be fair, we very rarely lose money overall with our budgets, even when they're quite high. You know,
It's true.
it's
It's
very
true.
rare that we outright lose money. I mean, I think it is anyway. I'm no expert on that, but
We are a few weeks out from. We've only had one show since the pay per view, I believe, so
Mhm.
we're in a good position.
Indeed we are.
I'm happy with where we're at.
Where we at?
Um,
I'm still devastated by the result from last week. I'm still genuinely fucking shattered by that.
yeah, you need to have a big week. It's
Genuinely,
true.
genuinely depressed. The most depressing thing that's ever happened to me since I had to watch us line up with Mustafi and Socrates. And it's like, it's close, which says a lot about how depressing this is.
I want to use Superstar Training, but I don't know if it lets me select who it will be.
I would think so. I think it's wouldn't depend on whether it says on the card. Like if it says on the card, then surely it would say on the card if it would, like it would say, "Oh, you're least
It doesn't say.
I mean, it must let you. It must let you pick. It must let you pick.
You have no emerging talent stars eligible for this card.
I think it must be the emerging talent must be like the game's own.
Yeah, it has to be the.
Yeah. Well, you know what this means, don't you?
Oh, I've got to sign card slip.
Exactly. You have to. You're legally and financially obligated to sign Carl Slickman.
Fuck off.
Oh dear. No, I just feel like that's a shame though. I just feel like for some reason I'm going to get screwed over in the like messages thing, but I don't know why. Because I've already got screwed over last week because Macho Man wanted £50 million to sit on his candy-colored rainbow ass and do nothing. which is always, always really,
Well,
really nice. Really.
I think I'm happy with my card, so do you want to find out?
I don't, but I have to, so I've got to bite the bullet and do it. God,
Alright, let's go.
let's go.
Hey, brother, my contract at Raw is up at the end of the
Oh,
week,
fuck's sake, he's
dude.
gonna watch. He's gonna want so much money. This old fucker.
I'd be interested in staying, and the cost would be 91 grand,
Oh my
dude.
God. That's so bad. That's so bad. The thing is, usually I would say no to that extortionate an offer. But I do need Hulk. I have plans for him. As much as I really don't like him, I do have plans for this guy. Big plans as well, actually. They're not just like a small feud. So I'm just going to say sure thing because it's Hulk Hogan and he's never going to accept me trying to give him anything less than what he wants. So I'm just going to
Sure thing, dude.
sure thing, Hulk. Is Samoa Joe
Great.
going to want money?
Looking forward to staying with Monday Night War
I mean, Raw.
in the Silver Dome.
Sorry, I meant the Raw Dome, brothers. That's
I guess the joke's on me. Here I thought we were all working together to beat SmackDown. But after seeing you show up to interfere in my match,
damn.
I
I
guess
feel like
I
I actually
was
get beat
wrong.
up by Samoa Joe. Great start to the week. Yeah.
Seriously, first you screw me out of a main event appearance, and now this? I thought you had my back here.
Why is it only a
Guess
small
not.
decrease? Wow.
Yeah, that's kind of
I'm
mad,
surprised
actually.
by that.
Oh, right! I don't know what Joe's getting pissed off at you for. You went to watch the match and Hulk Hogan's, jobbed him
Yeah, I
out in,
didn't do shit.
30 seconds.
I didn't do shit. Hulk Hogan did an 80s superstars match and just killed him in less than a minute. I don't know, what did I do wrong?
This celebration was genuinely longer than the match. I remember us dying about
He
it.
celebrated for so long I thought he was going to claim a pension afterwards. I mean, fucking hell. He literally spent 5 minutes celebrating. Oh, cool. Well, nice.
I appreciate the title shot. It's good to know I got a boss that keeps their
I thought he
word.
was going to ask for more money. I was
Hang on a second. I've just realised I need to turn the game up a little bit because I turned it down for
That's a good call because I have the game muted at
Assassin's
the
Creed.
moment.
Once it lets me do so.
I have to admit,
Feels great to be the champion. I guess this makes me the face of Raw.
pretty much.
And you proved yourself to me before when you knew my contract. I have to say I'm loving my time at Raw.
Cool. Cool. See, some people can do more than just job to Hulk Hogan and bitch about it. I'm never going to financially recover from what I'm going to have to do this week. I'm never going to financially recover from it.
But is it worth it?
I mean, if I win, yeah. If not, then I'm going to be fucking fuming. First, I want to actually see my journal first. I want to see my journal first and see what the reward could be for doing it.
Have at least one Hell in a Cell match this week.
What the fuck does this guy think? Is he smoking crack? For whatever he's smoking, it ain't fixed his fucking hair, dude. I recommend you switch to something else. Get some creams in there or something. What the fuck is up with this nutter? Honest to God. I mean, I'll consider it, but the amount of money that's going to cost. Can I check my power cards as well, actually?
May.
Thank you.
Devon!
Get the tables! Well, I'm going to have to buy double cast. I have to do that. I really can't pass up on that. I was considering get the tables, but no, one of these is way better than the other one. When is the next pay-per-view? Is it in 2 weeks or 3 weeks?
It will be week 25, so including this week, there are 3 shows between now and the pay-per-view.
Yes, there are, because this is one and then 23, 20. Yeah, okay. We'll come back to that double cost. Come back to that. I want to look at my roster, actually.
Dude, Cactus Jack is
He's basically
more popular. He's more popular than Jesus.
He's about as popular as Jesus. He's about as popular as Jesus.
I
Um,
like how we had the same thought there.
we did, honestly. It's the only thing I could think of. Um, okay. Well, this is interesting because hmm, I think what I
Shawn
want to
Michaels is
do this
about to
week.
keel over and die.
Schumacher's going to keel over and die. I was considering putting him and Flair out there, but I don't think I can, especially because I want to do a
Stipulation.
yeah. Well, tell you what, I know one thing I'm going to do this week. I know one thing I'm doing this week, which is a promo actually. I know
Okay.
one thing I'm doing this week.
Damn, what happened to Becky Lynch's popularity?
She lost the title and she hasn't really been on TV since. Do you know what else? What happened to
Really?
Mansoor's popularity? I mean, holy shit! Wow.
Wow.
I'm debating what would be an absolutely seismic move. I'm not gonna commit to it yet because I think there's something I probably want to do there, but I'm gonna consider it at least. Um, I mean, I'm not I'm not in as great a situation as I thought I was. Um, hmm. Do you know what? I know my mid card match for this week. I know my mid card match for this week.
Okay.
My mid card match for this week is going to be Mansoor versus Strowman.
Oh shit.
To be
Here we
decided.
go, lads.
To be decided whether this is a like stipulation match or not.
I swear this rivalry's been going for like 4 months now.
It has. It's just because like I couldn't fit them onto the pay-per-view card, which is where I was kind of hoping to do something big with it, but it's kind of shown in their general popularities, which is a shame because I really like both of these guys, and it should be a good rivalry. It just hasn't. It's faltered a bit, which is my fault. We'll book that for now, but I'll come back and consider if that's going to become a big rivalry. So the opener. Can we go into the opener, please?
Yep.
Thank you, thank you.
What's popping?
I don't know what's not much is popping. I'm not gonna lie, not much is popping. Well, I think actually one of these matches just got to be done, and I think there's only one way to kickstart what has been probably the deadest rivalry in wrestling history. So Hulk Hogan is going to face Samoa Joe tonight, and since you know King Neptune from SpongeBob with his bald fucking head asked me so nicely, it's going to be Hell in a Cell
Jesus fucking Christ.
because I genuinely don't know what more I can do to get these two to actually have a fucking good match to watch. Like I don't know what else I can do at this point. Main event is a really good question
Can't
because
believe you're opening with Helen Cell.
yeah, fuck it. My aim is to go balls to the wall this week. My aim is absolutely to go balls to the wall this week. Um, so in terms of the main event is going to be tough because there's no other match that really jumps out at me. Can I go into participants? Can I go into participants and just check what's going on?
Yep.
Okay. You know what, honestly, what might be a smart move here is just hmm, I've got like three ideas, but I'm not massively sold on any of them, to be honest. Can I check my pre-match physio in the power cards, please?
Reduces the probability that a superstar will become injured in a match.
Okay. Okay. Um, hmm. Well, I'll talk through my three ideas.
Okay.
I have considered because I kind of wanted to finish this rivalry now rather than leave it. I am genuinely considering putting some deep heat on Shawn Michaels' calves and sending him out there to face Ric Flair. I'm not very fond of that idea, but it's a possibility. On the other hand,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be kind of interested to see what Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss would do again. Not in a title match because, Alexa won the title fair and square, and I'm not looking to rob her of that. That would be completely ridiculous and unfair. Um, and then the other choice is I let AJ Styles resolve his clear marital issues by facing Bret Hart. But then I also don't.
Okay.
I'm trying to put out like TV 13, not 18 plus programming. So um, none of them really stand out to me. I'll do my promos first, and I'll give myself a bit of time to think about it, so I don't get
Okay.
tagged up in doing nothing. So promo one is going to be. I need to go back into the thing, and then I will see it, and I'll remember who it was supposed to be in the first place. It's a call out. It's a call out. Um, oh, I know. Oh, fuck, I know who it is. It's really obvious. Cactus Jack is going to call out Sheamus tonight,
Shit.
pretty much.
Oh my god, Sheamus is at 69 popularity. Oh my god, this match is actually going to be fucking insane.
It's perfect.
Oh my god.
This is genuinely. Honestly, I hadn't planned this. I had planned for Rick to hold on to the title, and I'd planned for him to hold on to the title for a while. Actually, I planned for him to have a program with Sheamus, but Cactus Jack has just literally become the most popular thing since free mortgages or whatever. Um, my other
Well, those
promo.
never existed, so.
Those never existed, but honestly, I feel like he would probably give them a run for their money if they had existed. So the other promo, I want to go into call out, but I might not do a call out promo. I'm sort of debating what I'm going to do here.
Okay.
I kind of feel like I probably want to because I need to get some more rivalries sort of going. The question is whether I want to do a new rivalry or whether I want to just increase the current one. Can you just scroll all the way down so I can see who's
Yep.
kind of doing what this week? Okay, okay. I mean, there's an idea here that could work, but to be honest, I'm not that keen on it because it would get in the way of a long term plan I have. If Corbin and Nakamura's rivalry hadn't dragged on, clung to life like a fish out of water that just refuses to take its last breath, flopping about and embarrassing itself in front of everybody, um, there would be something here that would be great that would really work for him, but it kind of just doesn't. And yeah, honestly, there's not much popping right now. There's not much popping right now. I think I have two choices that are kind of more out of necessity than anything. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, I know what I'm doing tonight. I know what I'm doing tonight. For the promo, how am I going to work this? For the promo, can Stone Cold do a? Actually, no, Joe. Stone Cold doesn't need to do a self promo. That's fine. I want AJ Styles to talk some mad shit, and Bret Hart can be there as well. I guess he can do his thing.
Oh boy. Here we go.
My favorite. This is my favorite. It's become fast becoming my favorite segment of the show. In your main event, um, just because I want to keep this rivalry going, I want to see where it's going to go, but it won't be a title match because that wouldn't be fair. Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch are going to face off, and I'm going to think and on the fly decide what the stipulation is going to be. Probably have a look at which is whose strength is what. So that'll be good.
Becky is tables matches. Alexa, we don't know.
Fuck it, we'll have a tables match. Why not? Tables matches are funny. I need entertainment. I feel really depressed right now. I need some entertainment in my life. Fuck it, why not? Fuck it. Let's do it.
Speaking of funny,
Yes,
I'm gonna throw a question out to
please do.
both you and to chat.
Oh no,
Um,
these are the ones that make me look bad.
Guys, let me know. Or it doesn't have to be right now. Um, but let me know whenever you think of them. Um, Highlights from this
Oh,
series.
good idea. Good
Let
idea.
me know the moments because I wanna go back and I wanna look at some of them, and I've got an idea. So, any top moments, let me know, and I'll see what what I can do with them, but just throwing that out there. But yeah, sorry to cut you off as you were booking your show.
No worries. Now it's really just the logistics. I mean,
Yes.
I could do if I was a dirty, disgusting, sweaty human being. I could do something that would just be so disgusting, but it would help me. But I'll debate that now. So arena, I want the highest arena that I currently have available.
So the big stadium, yeah.
Yes. Crew, I want the same thing. I want the same thing for everything except I am going to buy the new advertisement and use it. And then
So
after
you
that,
want the movie deals?
yeah, after that, I want to see how much I have left because I'm debating a couple of moves here.
So you have 375 grand with 256 to go on tonight's show.
Okay, okay, okay. How much is the next arena up? I don't think I'm going to be able to afford it. I just want to check.
I think it's 150, but let me have a look.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah, fuck
150.
that. I'm not doing that. That's fucked. Never mind. Can I check power cards, please?
Yep.
I lost 50k for that tables match. See,
Pardon?
is it a financially sound decision? I mean, absolutely the fuck not. It's really not. Probably, it might not even end up being necessary. But sometimes when you're in a position where you've just been fucking battered, and I've just been battered, I've literally, like, you could sell me in a fish and chip shop and wrap me in some newspaper. I'm that fucking battered. I'm going to do it because I need to start turning the screw and I need to regain my previously iron grip on. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely doing it now that you've put plus 40 fucking one in the chat. I'm doing it. Buy it and activate it right now. I've just
He's been triggered.
I've been completely triggered. Completely triggered. But I mean,
Guys, we made him make bad financial decisions. Let's fucking go.
I mean, to be fair, you've only mildly helped me. You're not like you didn't brainwash me. You were more like a financial advisor. You made me make a horrible decision, but I was fully eager to do it and willing. I won't be using anything else at the moment. But
Okay.
I did think about using the health spa for Shawn Michaels, but I think if he's not wrestling, then his recovery should be okay. I'm not really.
I think it got. Hang on, because I think it goes up by 8, which means he would be
So he would be okay.
barely fit for next week.
The thing is, like, at the moment, I don't really have anything planned after this for Shawn Michaels. Like, um, I'm just going to leave that for now. I don't feel the need to spend the extra 10k. Like I've spent enough already. But I'm pretty happy with that card. I mean, actually, let me check that mid card match. I don't know. I probably won't have a stipulation on that, but um,
They're both suited to TLC.
how much is a TLC again?
30.
Now, Joe, what? They can have a normal match. That's fine. They can have a normal match this week. And
Okay.
30k would be
Just
unnecessary.
a second.
No worries.
Right. Sorry about that.
No worries.
What were you saying?
I was just saying that I think for this week they can have a normal match. That's fine. I think they just need to get momentum, and I've already got a couple of stipulation matches. But I think that's enough for now. I probably need to not necessarily cut back totally on the spending, but just be like a bit more sensible about it going forward.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm
Do you want me to lock that in for you?
Yes, please lock that in for me.
Just I'll leave the preview screen up for just a second. Let you have a look.
Call it an overcooked steak because it is done. Yes, I am. I am happy with that. I'm happy with that. I need a massive. I need a fat W this week. I need a W that's like morbidly obese with a BMI of 40. That's how fat I need this dub to be.
Okay, well, now that we're into the show, do you want me to make an early prediction?
No, but go ahead. Go ahead.
I think you're going to absolutely cruise it this week.
See, you've jinxed it now. You're going to beat me.
No, honestly,
I would
like
hope.
my card, My card isn't that strong because I haven't got
But,
what I need
but
to
long
do that.
term, you're definitely in a better position because I've set like some okay rivalries up, but I have one or two that aren't really firing. And actually, if anything, my roster is starting to get a little bit bloated now, so I might need to look into that next week.
Well, it's time. Open up with a TLC match. Kevin Owens taking on Pete Dunne, two of the perennial nearly men of SmackDown, vying for a position up the top of the card. Let me know how the audio is, by the way, guys.
Turn my audio on as well to see.
Kevin Owens, he's turned his back on the fans. He said, "No more Mr. Nice Kevin." He says it's going to be kill Owens kill. He is going for broke. He is out for blood. He's going to make his way to the top of SmackDown by any means necessary.
Damn, I'm not gonna lie, he's upgraded from fighting and stunning to outright just killing people. That shows you how serious Kevin Owens is about to get tonight. And to be honest, the mood he's in, I wouldn't want to step in a ring with him now. I mean, you wouldn't want to run into him on a bad day, on any day. But it would be akin to running into a serial killer carrying a bloody axe in a dark alleyway. Just a horrible situation full of gore and guts and misery.
There's gonna be a murder.
I'm gonna
Question
kill
is
somebody,
who?
mate.
Because Kevin Owens, he's been talking the talk recently, but this is a man we have seen walk the walk in recent times. This is the man that took Roman Reigns to a dark, deep place we have not seen him have to go to before. And although he did not get the Universal Championship at the end of it, no one can fault the effort of the Bruiserweight.
And I think, to be honest, right now the Bruiserweight is the only man who can probably in wrestling, who can match how sick and angry and depraved his opponent is tonight. The only person as pissed off and angry and brutal as Kevin Owens right now is Pete Dunne. Is the only person.
Both these men are quite rightly angry, to be fair. Pete Dunne coming up short in the biggest match of his career. He put in a valiant effort, but the fact is he did lose that night. Kevin Owens, meanwhile, won his match, and everyone's still talking about his opponent.
And the thing is, these two guys are angry pretty much all the time. They're constantly pissed off. And when something as big as narrowly losing to the SmackDown Men's Champion, and you know, Kevin Owens, let's be honest, loves attention. He loves to have his ego stroked just that little bit. So for him to win a match and his opponent to get all of the plaudits, all of the attention, all of the traction on social media is going to drive him nuts.
Getting this one underway here. Going to be a physical contest, I can tell you that one for free, as Owens with a running senton early on.
Brutal move. That is a brutal move.
I'll tell you what, I don't think we've done this for a while. Madge, what's your prediction tonight?
We haven't done this for a while. I think Pete Dunne's going to come out on top because he looks in better shape and he's performing better than Kevin Owens. And I think he just has the advantage. He has the advantage in every sense. And he's even more bloodthirsty than KO, which in itself is quite the achievement.
It is an achievement, I'll give you that one. Kevin Owens going to be the first one to make use of the foreign objects in this contest. Pete Dunne says, "No, it's my ring, get out." Did not get all of that by any means, but it was enough to take Dunne off of his feet. Kevin Owens in control early on in this match. Got a chair. The crowd are chanting, "We want tables." There is a table in the ring as there's a backstabber. But Pete Dunne, who's now going to go and bring the ladder into play. Oh, he doesn't though, because he sees Owens getting back to his feet.
I mean, the crowd's saying they want tables. Looks like they're probably going to get them.
At some point, you would imagine, yes.
You would certainly think so. You would certainly think so.
Now finally Dunn gets his hands on the ladder. Owens looked like he was going for the suicide dive. The fans were riled up for it, and so he said, "No, I'm not going to do what you want me to do."
No.
Is that...
No.
Big shot with the ladder. Drops Kevin Owens.
Oh.
Pete Dunne is the one. In control of this contest. Looking for... Oh, he's going for a powerbomb. Going for a suplex instead. Owens. Out the back door. And a chop block takes down the former UK champion. And now he's got Dunn up on his shoulders. Neck breaker. Very nicely done by KO.
Yeah, that was wonderfully executed from Kevin Owens. Like you said, Pete Dunne is the one. He don't need a gun to get respect out on the streets. Also, because he's from Birmingham, he'll just fuck you up regardless. He doesn't need a gun. We'll use whatever's to hand, including all of these bits of homeware currently in this ring.
Back and forth at the top of the ladder early on in this contest. Big shot from Owens. Drops Dunn from the top of the ladder. And a swanton bomb from the top to the bottom. Kevin Owens,
isn't it, from KO, and that was absolutely brutal. Pete Dunne will be in all sorts of agony on that floor.
Now Owens really in the ascendancy now.
Yeah, he's really turning this
control.
Yeah, he's turning the screw. He's making Dunne suffer. He's not going to let him get off lightly. I think whether he wins or loses, his main aim tonight is to restore some respect to his name, KO. And in his own sick, twisted mind, part of the way he does that is by making Pete Dunne's life an absolute living hell in between those four posts.
Owens to the outside. Dunne gonna follow him. We're not seeing a conclusion to this one at the moment. Dunne seems unsure of how to proceed here. He's decided to leave Owens be. He's heading back into the ring. Gets the chair. Not quite sure what on earth happened there.
I think it looked like Dunne was trying to use
the X-Plex!
Well, he didn't need the chair. If he hits the X-Plex, that'll do the job very nicely.
And he was looking to follow up with the bitter end, but Owens is too smart. He knows when the X-Plex comes out, he's got to watch out for the bitter end to follow it up.
When he landed stiffly on his back there, I think it's jolted him alive. I think he's given him a second win there, Kevin Owens. Honestly, I think...
Owens, hang on. He's got a hold of Dunne on the top! And out of the ring he goes!
Surely KO. Massive opportunity for Kevin Owens. He has to take advantage of this. If he doesn't get that briefcase down, at the end of the day, he has no one but himself to blame if he goes on to lose this.
Owens at the top of the ladder. The cameraman has decided he's not going to focus on Kevin Owens. He's instead going to focus on
merely wanted a juicy shot of Kevin Owens' completely covered legs. How scandalous.
We've hired the Raw camera crew tonight.
We've hired the Raw camera crew, which I must say, as the Raw GM, horribly unwise decision. I would not recommend it. Kevin Owens is
Owens took far too long.
Kevin Owens is
and now Pete Dunne is there. Drops Owens.
Kevin Owens took so long to get that briefcase down. I honestly thought he was going to be fossilised by the time he got his hands on it. That big moment, no. It looked like it could be a big moment for Dunne.
Owens, he had to think quick, and he does, and a power bomb onto the ladder.
And that was crucial for KO. If he didn't get Dunn off the top of the ladder there, that would have been it. It only needed one more moment to get that briefcase down, but Dunn didn't get it.
Big shot there from Pete Dunne.
And he's just going straight for it. Fair play to Pete Dunne. Good interception by Owens, though.
Owens not giving Dunne another whiff of that ladder. He knows he was close to losing this one.
The thing is, now it really could go either way. I know I made my prediction that Pete Dunne would get the win here, but whoever gets to the top of that ladder first is going to be the one who wins this. That case is hanging by a thread up there.
Owens, he's enjoying this now. Done with a counter though. Monkey flip. I'm surprised that didn't put Owens through the table, but there wasn't a lot of force on it, I don't think. Again, Dunne with the ladder. Both men missing those shots. They're both feeling the effects of this one. Again, Dunne with the counter. Owens has Dunne up on his shoulders. And it's the worst table break you've ever seen! Let's go!
Oh my god, he gingerly put him on that table and it absolutely it collapsed. Like with the length of Ric Flair's title reign. Disgraceful stuff. If we're using the same supplier, I think we should both make a joint complaint.
I do believe we are.
I think we might.
I do believe we should.
We probably should.
Now, Owens just going to town with that steel chair. Dunne needed to do something about it, and he does. Hooks both arms. A nice butterfly suplex there. Now we're going to see some of that physicality, that brutality that Pete Dunne is known for. And he's trying to break the fingers. Patented Pete Dunne there.
Yep. Truly a Birmingham moment. Wow. That's got to be it for Pete Dunne. Surely he has to get the job done here.
The speed of Kevin Owens!
Oh my god. You want to see some real speed, bitch? I'm going to presume that was
and that chair shot
internal monologue there. The sheer audacity of him to get up from that position when Dunne literally has his hands around getting the victory and the briefcase. And
another table!
Oh my god. Because this is exactly what we need. More tables. And from being down and out, in mere moments, Owens is now the overwhelming favourite. He has to win this match, but he does not know how to arrange a ladder. He also does not know the meaning of the word speed when he literally performed a breaking of the sound barrier not 2 seconds ago.
Owens with a stunner!
And if that's not it, Kevin Owens probably has more brain damage than Pete Dunne does right now, which would be quite the feat.
Even Dunne isn't going to be getting back up from that one, and it is a huge victory for Kevin Owens.
Yeah, that is a massive, massive win for Owens. I would argue he needed that. He needed that more than Pete Dunne, and maybe that in the end was what made the difference for Kevin Owens.
Statement win for Kevin Owens to kick off SmackDown. The stunner gets the job done. Owens wins the TLC match.
Well played. It was very, very impressive from KO tonight, and he deserves that win. Okay,
That's not ideal.
that wasn't
I
as,
have to
that
say.
wasn't as bad as I was hoping, or hoping, fucking suspecting, not hoping, suspecting
Okay,
it was
okay.
going to be.
Sorry. Let me take that back. The rating is, funnily enough, good. I'll take 3 stars from that match. I am upset it didn't start a rivalry.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I used to think it was a lot easier to start a rivalry, but it seems so random lately, doesn't it?
I know you've had a lot of issues with it.
I've had a lot of issues with getting my rivalries to continue as well. Starting rivalries is hard, but so is continuing. So both difficult in different ways, so to speak. Ding ding dong dong.
Well, we've actually got some exclusive footage following last week's episode of SmackDown, in which Bianca Belair defended the championship against Rhea Ripley. We caught up with Rhea Ripley backstage, and she was running riot. She was throwing backstage equipment across the area. She fucking smashed through a table with her fist. She was absolutely irate, and she was screaming and ranting about Bianca Belair, saying how she got lucky. And she said, specifically, if Bianca Belair wasn't a dangerous opponent who drops people on their head and knocks them out, I would be standing here as the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Interesting.
So, if we're fighting dirty, I'm ready to fight dirty. Bianca, you know where I am. I'm always ready for a fight. And if that's how you want to play this game, then give me one more chance. One more shot to prove that I am the top competitor in this division. And I promise you this time, I will make damn sure that you're not even conscious by the time we're done. Short and to the point by Rhea Ripley.
Yep. She doesn't
And it
mince
gets a good
words.
rating.
She doesn't know how to mince words, Rhea Ripley.
Well, it's time for 2 of the lesser known talents of the SmackDown Women's Division. It's actually the in-ring debut of one of these competitors, taking on a long-time opponent, a long-time mainstay who hasn't had so much of a chance. Well, Peyton Royce making her debut on SmackDown. We've seen a bit of her backstage and in interviews, but tonight she's finally getting a shot to show what she can do in the ring. Been a little bit of a war of words between these women in the last couple of weeks. Royce took umbrage with Mandy Rose's new attitude and believes that it's time for new superstars to get an opportunity to show what they can do for SmackDown. And I'm a fair general manager. Peyton Royce is going to get her opportunity tonight. If she thinks she's better than Mandy Rose, she goes out there and she proves it. I would like the comments of my co-commentator as we're about to get Mandy Rose to make her entrance as well.
I mean, you know, Peyton Royce, she's got an amazing figure 4. I've heard she's really good with that submission maneuver. Jokes aside, I would usually give my prediction. I really don't know who's going to win this match. They're both very much unknown quantities. I mean, I guess I'd have to say maybe Mandy Rose because she has more experience, but to be honest, I really can't call this one. I don't feel like I've got a lot to go on.
Considering your comments back at the Bragging Rights special event, I would have thought you'd be backing Peyton Royce in this one. But I'm glad to see you taking a rational approach to your comments.
No, I mean, I think even Mandy Rose can beat an unknown amateur. You know, I'm not that harsh.
Can't believe Peyton is here tonight. Thought she was in the basement somewhere. She was. We decided to let her out. Finally.
You know
I swear,
that means next week we have to give her a Gollum costume.
I think Peyton's been signed to this brand for like 2 months, and this is her first match.
Yeah. It's pollen, guys. It's pollen. If you got hay fever, look away because pollen is now on your screen.
Let's get going.
Chuckle, really chuckle.
Of course, got to remember this is a tables match. Anything could happen in this one, as we all want to do with tables. Royce looking for a DDT. Andy Rose wise to it. Well, we all know how tables matches go, so that's that. To avoid catastrophe in the early goings here. Oh, both were going for big right hands. Peyton Royce just happened to get to it first. A perfect split! Impressive athleticism there. Well, I'm not sure how much damage it would actually do. Rose definitely the more powerful of the two competitors. But other than that, I don't really know how to call this one. Looks for a drop kick and Royce easily sidesteps it. A bit of a disrespectful manoeuvre. Peyton Royce, as she starts to take control of the contest, locks in a submission hold. It's not going to have any impact on the outcome of the match, but it's going to wear her opponent down. And a slap and a chop and a kick and a chop. Royce is in complete control. And there's a fisherman suplex. Mandy Rose is in deep trouble. She needs to do something here, and there's a shot to get back into the contest maybe.
Yeah, Mandy Rose is, as usual, getting absolutely outclassed here.
It's a big statement move right here, and she's looking for it, looking for the angel wings. Royce turns it into a majestic Hurricane Runner. Impressive outing from the debutante.
That was
as their a brilliant rolling cutter from Peyton Royce.
And that was bloody lovely too. That is bloody lovely.
Now what is Royce looking for? Looking for a cross-body Mandy Rose. Not having any of it. Big slam now. Now Rose starting to find her feet, get her bearings in this match. Momentum starting to shift here, you can feel it. Royce went for a clothesline. Rose was a bit wise to it there. Rose now putting her opponent into the corner. Up to the top. What are we going to see here? Perhaps a superplex. And she gets it.
Tell you what, I did not expect to see such a technical masterclass from these two ladies. This has been absolutely brilliant to watch.
Oh, there's a spinning kick to the face. Rose could be out like a light there. Haven't you really seen the tables get involved? Royce seems a bit confused about what she's doing, but she is going to bring the table into play. Rose hits the running knee. Out like a light.
Surely all she's got to do now is pick up Peyton Royce, put her through the table, and that's it. That surely has to be it.
It could very well be the end for this contest. No, Rose gets out. So Royce gets out at the last second. And Royce with a power bomb. Royce gets the victory. on her first night on SmackDown. It is a huge victory.
And she absolutely destroyed Mandy Rose. She took her apart. She embarrassed her tonight. That is absolutely unbelievable from Peyton Royce. What a display. What intelligence. What technicality. What charisma. She could be the next big thing in this SmackDown Women's division.
Definitely one to watch. Don't take your eyes off Peyton Royce. She could be destined for big things.
Wow.
She was training in that basement. But she had the sandbag.
Damn.
And she was going at it for like 2 months.
I tell you what. Wow. You've heard of the power plant, now get ready for the beast basement. The beastment.
Do you know what's amazing as well? That's actually the best rating I could have asked for. Because it hasn't outperformed or equaled the opener, but it's still good.
Yeah, I mean, a mid-card you can afford a lower rating anyway.
But it's not like complete trash.
Yeah. No, it's not trash. We've had way worse ratings than that. But Braun Strowman and Sheamus caused millions of dollars worth of damage and nearly beheaded each other, and they got 2 stars. That's a pretty good rating. And honestly, that's probably been the best match we've had in ages. That was incredible to watch. Really good.
Well, we've got a few words now from Randy Orton making his first appearance since the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Says, I requested some time here tonight to address my situation. There's no point pretending it didn't happen. There's no point hiding from it. There's no point ignoring it. Everyone saw what happened to me during my TLC match against Kevin Owens at Extreme Rules. I was there, fingertips on the briefcase, about to seal an easy, well-deserved victory, when, to the thousands of people in attendance and the millions watching at home, I just seemed to freeze. Perfectly still, on top of the ladder, a dead gaze right in front of me. But not only was I frozen, I could not be touched. Kevin Owens tried and failed multiple times to hit me to break my gaze. And he couldn't do it. Indeed, it was only when the ladder itself gave out beneath me that I was finally returned to this mortal realm. And tonight, I can finally tell you all exactly what happened. Very, very rarely in this world, special moments happen. Very few among us ever experience it. But those who do, their lives are changed forever. You see, my spirit, my very soul, it was cast to another plane of existence. And it was there that I had a meeting which has changed my life forever.
Yeah, is he tripping?
Ladies and gentlemen, I saw God.
Oh my god, he's tripping.
I saw God himself And he said, Randy, you need to change your ways. You have lived your life as a sadistic, hateful individual. And it cannot go on. It will be your ruin.
It's happening.
And God looked me in the eyes and he says, Randy, I forgive all. And I can forgive you. But you need to change. Randy, I need you to go back to your life. I need you to embrace the people like you used to. And I need you to become the Universal Champion.
Oh my god,
And just like that, I came back into my very being.
Oh my god.
And that match, it did not matter. Hence why I let Kevin Owens win. I am here tonight to make these intentions very clear. Whether you believe what I say or not, whether I'm telling the truth or if I'm just having a laugh, that doesn't matter. This is what you need to take away from tonight. I will not rest until I get what I deserve, when I get what I need. And everybody in the arena and everyone watching at home, they will be on their feet. They will be cheering as I stand before you, the Universal Champion. And the entire world will be chanting the three most destructive letters in WWE as they all stand behind me. RKO.
Yes.
It's an excellent promo, let's go!
Randy Orton has been smoking some heavy duty shit. He's smoking like 20 pounds of goddamn marijuana. He's injected himself with about 5 different psychoactive drugs. He's gone off the fucking deep end, boys.
Or has he seen God? Has he seen God?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I want to know. It would probably change my entire worldview. Everything I've ever believed about religion would just completely collapse if I knew, I think.
I've got to be up there with one of the more unique promos we've had, alongside AJ Styles, just in general. We come to a main event. Tag team action, 4 men that we have seen clash time and time again, and they're gonna go at it once more, because every time these guys get in the ring, it's better than the last.
You think you know me?
4 men, 2 teams that just get it. And out here first, it's the Rated R Superstar. It is Edge.
Let's go.
Well, can I get your thoughts on this contest?
The following contest is a tag team extreme rules match. Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 249.
Has my colleague I've been stunned in silence.
I just like his jacket, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it's a pretty sick jacket.
I like it.
Let's be real with ourselves.
He does have a stupid amount of drip.
Mr. Drip Drip. Hang on, no, he can't be Mr. Drip
We already
Drip.
have Drip. Drip 1, you had a Dr. Sushi, yeah? Drip 1, Drip 2.
Well, I'll tell you what, my man who does not care about the drip. It's Drew McIntyre. He wears a fucking kilt, for God's sakes.
To be fair, that is like the least drippy bit of clothing in human history.
The anti-drip has arrived.
Anti-drip.
It's not. This tap ain't dripping. It's a fucking cascade.
254 pounds.
There is fucking no drip in my gaff, mate. Fucking none at all. He doesn't drip, he just slugs cans of iron brew. There's no need for
Yeah,
drip.
usually we wait. We at least make it to Raw before we break.
It's true, it's true, it's true.
Last night.
Oh, honestly. I mean, look at him, he's carrying a fucking fanny pack over his cock. Look at the state of this fucking geezer. He's got no hairline, he's got no hair ties.
Here we go, the drip has arrived.
Drippy, drippy.
Seth Gucci Rollins is in the building.
I'm gonna make my prediction now, right? Edge is gonna spear anti-drip McIntyre. Seth Rollins is gonna hit the pedigree on Damian Priest, and Edge is gonna pick up the mic. And do you know what he's gonna say?
What?
I did it for the people. I did it for the drip.
For the drip!
For the drip.
So are we saying that Damian Priest also has no drip?
To be fair, no, he's got drip. He's just not got quite drip. He's not quite on the level of Seth, and I mean Seth is literally Gucci.
He's not drippy drip.
Edge has that consistent drip. He's always had drip. The drip's always been there. It's never left him. It's never left him. You know. That consistency means a lot. Also, I want them to be a tag team purely because they can actually do the Dr. Seuss shit and they can come out in like red overalls and a blue wig, thereby removing all of the drip from the drip team, which would be fucking hilarious. I would genuinely pay good money to see that.
Drip no more.
Drip no more. Drip no more. Call me the Sahara Desert because I do not drip.
Okay, okay, no, we're getting serious now. Damian Priest has arrived, and this is a man who has been on a fucking tear on SmackDown.
But is he going to pass the drip check when my feed catches up? That's the question. I'm waiting. There's a slow pan, the lights have dimmed, which is not helping me see the fucking drip actually. Thanks guys. Now this is a really long wait. Oh, he looks like something I would use in my fucking chemistry class. So no, he's not passing the drip check. He's doing some fucking Skyrim ass fucking moves there. He looks like I could sell him as a piece of jewellery. So no, he didn't pass the drip check. But
I'm gonna tell Damian Priest he said that.
Oh no, he's gonna strangle me with the 50 chains on his fucking back. He could strangle me with just that jacket. He wouldn't need anything else. But jokes aside,
He's got enough metal on that jacket to where it must weigh about the same as a kilogram.
yes. And before
Let's get this match underway.
yes, and before I make
Drew McIntyre has fucking murdered the referee. Let's fucking go.
he saw someone who had a slight amount of drip and he couldn't fucking have it.
No, the referee does not have drip. Don't give me that bullshit.
Oh, I don't know. Come on, if you ask like the National Zebra Association, I think he probably think he's got fucking drip. Come on.
But he's not drip.
But I had one more point to make about Damian Priest. It's a really important point, and it has huge implications for his future as a wrestler in this business. How the fuck does this guy have so much hair on the back of his head, and yet his forehead is the size of a fucking small planet, and his hairline is so far back it's in another continent? Tell me how that works out.
Yo, what is your deal with people who have like?
Look at his head. I want you to
moment?
just look at his head and try not to laugh. Look at the size of his forehead and try not to laugh. It's literally, he looks like fucking Brainiac. Looks like Lex Luthor wearing a damn wig.
Oh, this is just cruel.
He's a great wrestler. I love watching him, but fuck me, his head is huge. His fucking big
Oh
fucking
my
head.
god, what is going on here? Oh my, I don't know what we're about to say. Something big is happening here.
This is a
Priest clobbers. What is Priest? What is Priest? Oh my god, what is going on?
His head is so big.
Oh my god. Oh. What the fuck? What have we just seen Damian Priest do? A man of his size should not be able to do that. That is insane. Stop all the jokes, stop all the hair comments and the brainiacs and the bullshit. That was impressive from Damian Priest. Every single week that we see him, he's taking his stake and he's putting it further into the ground on SmackDown.
Harry Hill has just had a blinder there, so fair play to him. Fair play to him. That was actually very impressive. Jokes aside, amazing move from Damian Priest.
Priest with a choke slam as well. Priest continuing to make a name for himself on Friday nights. McIntyre needs to get back into this one in a big way and quickly. He does so with a gut-wrench powerbomb. Rollins with a curb stomp in the ring! That could be it early on! We can't see what's happening, the reckoning! And Edge kicks out! Oh my god, what is happening?
Guys, this is how the reckoning comes, not with fanfare and trumpets, but with us being unable to work out what the fuck is going on or what is happening. Joe, that's reminded me of a really good story. Do you guys want to hear my story?
Big boot from McIntyre, that's a story. Do tell.
Basically, you know how back in 2012, WWE ran that angle where like Chris Jericho or someone re-debuted or something, and they had these series of vignettes which built up like it was going to be the end of the world.
Yeah.
Hang
on, Edge has hit spear!
Oh my god, did he put him through the table?
No, he hasn't, and he kicks out!
Goodness me, how did he not end up putting him through the table there? That's unbelievable. From someone as experienced as Edge, you would expect better there. You'd expect something more clinical in that situation.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, that was actually somewhat important and worthwhile, so don't worry about it.
Oh my god, hang on. Priest dumps McIntyre outside the ring. Tope Suicida! And Edge has put Rollins through the table. I know the execution, but Priest is there to
Damian
break
Priest
up.
is kind of holding up the hopes for him and Rollins all by himself right now. It's mad.
Edge with a draw. Oh! Edge went for a spear! I don't know what's going on. The knee from Priest, and there's a choke slam to Edge. McIntyre doesn't see it, but Edge gets the shoulder up. Now Priest in a 2-on-1 situation. McIntyre's left the ring.
Himself. Anyone can get out of this, it's Damian Priest.
Priest did not give a shit about that.
How did Edge manage to kick out that pin, by the way? I thought that had to be it. Had to be it. Someone
Chokeslam should have been the end of this contest, you would imagine, but instead it was still going.
He's been in this business so long, and yet he has such stamina and resilience. I mean, it really is incredible. Good Lord, Damien Priest, I just saw him break his own legs. Oh my
And he
God.
did not give a shit. He just kept going.
Yeah, he just got straight back up. I'd say it's his conditioning and all, but I just think he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care enough to lie on the ground in agony. He just wants to get up and beat the shit out of somebody. That's just Damien Priest's deal, really.
It's all going on this side of the ring now.
It really is. It really is.
All this space, and these 4 men just like congregate around the announce table. Spear from Edge! And that could be Priest out of the equation, but it's outside the ring. Edge can't capitalise, he can't get a... Oh, he's got a sledgehammer. Maybe he can capitalise, unless he misses like a fucking idiot.
What is happening? Yeah, what is happening right now? But, goodness me, I mean, this is just... If you have, problems with your heart or you struggle to breathe, I don't think you
Rollins
should be watching this one.
looking for the pedigree. McIntyre counters it. Priest is there to capitalise on the situation. This has been a really good match. McIntyre with a Claymore takes out Rollins. Priest breaks it up just in time. Big boot. Edge could be out. And now Priest gets hold of McIntyre. The reckoning strikes again. Rollins celebrates. He thinks it's all over. He's broken it up.
Wait, what?
Rollins broke up the pin.
Wait, was that intentional? That looked
entirely intentional.
Oh my God, he's actually doing it. Oh my God, the Drip Kings are really gonna do this. They're actually going to give us all severe inferiority complexes.
Rollins was looking for the
I've
stomp.
seen that. It was completely blatant. What on earth was Seth Rollins doing? And Damien Priest hasn't even reacted. I don't even think he's fully understood what's going on here. He's just completely and utterly broken up that pin. And Damien Priest is stood there like an absolute moron, doing nothing about it. That is...
Well, I think Priest is focused on... maybe Priest just wants to get the win for now and he'll think about it later. We know Priest, he's a very competitive individual.
He is. I think maybe he is just super focused. You could well be right.
Big body drop there from Priest to Edge on the outside. Maybe Rollins' ego got the best of him. Maybe he wants to be the one to get the victory. I can't really say what that was all about, but I'm massively confused. Spear from Edge again! I'll tell you what, if either of those spears had been inside the ring, I think Priest would have been done for. Or Edge going to town with the chair. Priest is in a bad way here. Rollins picking up that sledgehammer. Does anyone have any idea what's going on anymore?
I don't have any idea what's going on. I'm not sure Edge has any more of a concept of what's happening right now. This match has quickly turned from drip to rip.
Just constant back and forth. I mean, if you're Damien Priest, what has to be going through your mind at this point? Another spear!
Probably
I'll tell you what's going through your mind is the fucking corner of that steel step right into the back of his head. McIntyre!
I was about to say an agonizing wave of shooting.
Future Shock DDT!
Oh my lord.
Gets the win for his team!
I was about to say, surely that had to be it.
Seth Rollins costing his team the win tonight.
Wow. And that was pure selfishness. It was total greed from Seth Rollins. That was a perfectly good pin. No rope breaks. Nothing like that. Seth Rollins just wanted every bit of the glory from himself.
The plot thickens on Friday night. McIntyre and Edge get the victory.
Still got work to do as well with that rating. Still got work to do.
I think you can beat it.
It's beatable, but like it's not by any. If you got like 3 stars there, which would have been very harsh. I'm not saying that's what should have happened. 3.5 is very fair. If you'd have got 3 stars, I would have felt a lot more confident. But it's that extra half star. I have to win this. I just don't have a choice. I just don't have a choice. I don't have a choice.
Well, let's get over to your show. Lead the way, my dude. Let's introduce us to the first match.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may have heard this called by the name Hell in a Cell. I like to call it a couple of things. Age in a cage. Back pain in the steel chain. Whenever Hulk Hogan's involved, I just have to talk about how fucking old this man is. I have the numbers here. This fucking geezer, this old cunt, is... Bro, he's 69. That's actually ridiculous. That's unbelievable. How can someone be 69 and still get no pussy? That's mad. That's mad. That's really mad. I almost feel sorry for him, but he's Hulk Hogan, so I really don't feel sorry for him. Anyway, what I'm hoping is going to happen is the man who has big beard but no hair and no hairline, Samoa Joe, is just going to destroy this man. But last week it was literally completely the other way around, so I don't really know what to expect anymore, guys, and I don't know what I can tell you.
I'll tell you what you can tell me.
Yes.
Who am I playing as?
You are playing as Samoa Joe.
Let's go!
Because to be honest, he needs a dub. He kind of needs a dub.
I remember back at the very start when we were first doing this, Samoa Joe was primed and ready to be #1 contender for the WWE Championship. I would
have happily made him.
It just never happened, and he's just slipped further and further down the rankings. And it all came to a head last week.
He slipped to the point where he is in a program with a geriatric patient who spends 5 years of his life doing poses and celebrating after 2-second matches. Hey, to be fair, Hulk Hogan would look fine. You're right, Lily. Hulk Hogan would look fine on top of a hot dog. Beautiful colour. Beautiful colours going on there. But yeah.
I feel like I may have mentioned this last time, but I'm going to mention it again anyway. Was there ever a point in time where you thought that maybe Hulk Hogan's theme song was actually the American National Anthem?
The American National Anthem? No, but it would be a very good American National Anthem. Although, after you've said whatever you may want to say about that theme song, I have a controversial opinion to give you.
Go on. I know what it is. I know what it is.
I prefer American-made to real American.
You prefer his WCW theme song?
I do. I think it's partly because his WWE one is just really basic, and it's just so overplayed at this point. It's lost all of its impact. Although his best song, his best theme is probably still... Damn, I mean, Hulk Hogan just broke like 5 laws of physics tearing his shirt. That was pretty impressive.
That was pretty wild.
Yeah, it must have been one of his. It must have been one of his old buddies from the '80s. I hear that the spirit of the great Beefcake is in that shirt. That's why it ripped so well for Hulk there.
That shirt is gonna do the job, brother.
I got that shirt a 5-year contract, dude.
We haven't addressed this fact yet, but Raw is opening with a Hell in a Cell match.
Yes, and the Hell in a Cell match will probably last less time than it took that fucking old cunt to get in the ring. But then this is nothing new, is it? Really? He literally took so fucking long. Like, I swear to God, that was like at least 3 or 4 minutes. I don't know. I don't know if he needed that long because of his stamina, or if he's just being a twat. But he's probably just being a twat. It's hard to be.
I do like the complete contrast though, because Samoa Joe just is like, I want to get in the fucking ring.
Yeah, he just doesn't
Let's
care.
not fuck about.
It really is like wrestling versus modern day fighting. Like, Samoa Joe is the kind of guy you could imagine just going into like the UFC, the MMA, and just beating the shit out of people. Whereas Hulk Hogan is just old school theatrics and pageantry. You know, it really is old school versus modern day. And last week, old school taught the new blood a lesson. I think Samoa Joe will find it very hard to forget, although he looks in good shape. You know, he looks in mentally a good place. So I think it's all about what you can produce this week. You know, that you could write last week off as a fluke result for someone who's had as great a career as Samoa Joe. But if he gets beat like that again this week, I'll be completely honest, that would be... I don't think there's a way back for him on Monday Night Raw if Joe loses the way he did last time out.
I think he just knocked him out. Let's be honest. Oh no, he's back up. I have a couple of points I'd like to make.
Yes, please do.
First of all, this is a real life comment. Do you know what I really like about Samoa Joe?
What?
Something he has that a lot of other wrestlers don't quite get is his intensity.
Oh yeah, that's one of his biggest strengths.
Like, I believe everything about Samoa Joe.
Oh yeah, no, he's never done a single move that wasn't... You didn't look at it and think, yeah, he's actually taking the hit off of this. I'm kind of torn about this because he's the Ring of Honor World Television Champion, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you're going purely off the lineage of that title, that's fantastic, but it's also like, how can a guy like Samoa Joe be used on a secondary TV show in one of the main wrestling promotions? Like, how is he not in the main roster of AEW? Like,
I don't have a clue.
he's an amazing wrestler. He could have a good match with nearly anybody because he's just solid. And like, they actually need somebody. I bet he would be amazing at keeping a lot of the people in that company in line. Actually, they need more people like him. They need more Samoa Joes and less, you know, CM Punks and Sammy Guevaras and Andrade. Yeah, I have been following a little bit of that, and it's...
I've been half following it, and I'm just like,
it's just petty and it's petty bullshit. But then that's AEW all over. I feel like you can say what you want about Vince, and there's a lot of criticisms you can make, very well founded, of Vince. But he always had control over what went on in his company. Like, he never let anyone become bigger than the company, and he never let bullshit behaviour fly. Whereas the complete opposite of that.
I just want to point out that if Hogan hadn't reversed there, that was my finisher.
Mad. I mean, let's be honest, it was Hogan. Was he ever going to do the job this early? Samoa Joe will have to carry him out in a coffin to make him do the job.
The other thing I wanted to say was that I feel like this mode is not realistic enough, and I think there should be a feature where if you book Hulk Hogan not in the main event on any given week, the next week you should get an email where he demands 100 grand a week.
Yeah, that's true. And if you do it 3 times in a row, he demands creative control, so he wins the title in the next main event, regardless of like rivalries and stuff.
Oh, great urinage from Samoa Joe, taking the old man off his feet.
The old man. So if it's not wrong, I mean, he's literally 69 years old. Honestly, I knew he was old, but I didn't think he was that old.
I actually thought he was in his 70s.
I thought he was early 60s. Honestly.
Well, this is certainly a match that is happening.
It is indeed. I mean, that is what you can say about this whole rivalry. Samoa Joe and Hulk Hogan have had some of the matches of all time. Oh god, he's killed him. He's dead. Damn, that was such a good move. Even Hulk Hogan sold it. Sheesh, that's nuts.
Joe is ready to strike. Ooh, onto the chair, the German suplex. And a dragon suplex. And follow it up with the straight jacket, the Chimeraplex from Samoa Joe.
I don't know how Hogan managed to get out of that. I mean, I swear his head landed right in between the legs of that steel chair. That must have hurt like hell. And Samoa Joe, believe me, he knew exactly what he was doing there.
I can't tell whether Hogan kicked out or Joe released the cover.
I don't know. I think Hogan jerked up so much it looked like he just managed to just get his shoulders up. But I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Joe did release the pin. It's something that he would do. He would absolutely do that.
Joe says no. He's got Hogan up on the ropes. We know what's coming next. The Muscle Buster from Samoa Joe.
You know, at this point, I don't think Joe even needs the sell. He could have Hulk Hogan down and out right now.
He's got it. He's got it. He's got it around. Oh my God. Hogan's out. Hogan's out.
He's gone. He's done. He's done. He's done. Yep.
Joe with a huge victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, that cell wasn't for climbing. It wasn't for scaling. It was a cage, and Hulk Hogan was locked in there with Samoa Joe.
I'll tell you what, that Chimeraplex onto the chair.
I'm amazed that wasn't the end of it. I mean, look, his back. Oh my God. His back first, and then his head. I mean, as much as I don't like the Hulkster, that was still horrific to watch.
Joe regaining his pride and his honour from last week. Making light work of the real American. Okay. Oh dear.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, I was sitting here panicking that he wouldn't get a good rating. Oh shit. That's a really good start. Bruh, I swear to God, I'm getting those fans back. I will claw them back myself. I swear upon the name of the Lord. Lord Jesus.
Alright. Well, it's time for our new WWE champion to take the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're thinking. Jack, you've already got the belt. Why are you on Monday Night Raw just a week later? Well, I've got a few things to say. First of all, bang bang. Secondly, after I got my hands on the Raw Men's Championship, I went home to my family and I looked my son Dewey in the eyes and he asked me, Dad, you've done it all. You've reached the top. What else can you do? And I thought long and hard and I realized I don't just want to have a championship. I want to show that I can face off with sick men like myself. And before I came here, I watched Raw week after week after week, and there's only one man who loves violence and pain and suffering like I do. and his name is Sheamus. And if he wants to get his hands on the men's championship, I'm gonna get mine on him first. So Sheamus, I've got you in my sights. And I've got 2 words for you. Bang bang!
Shit's about to get real on Raw.
Indeed it is.
Excellent promo. Rivalry has been started.
Banging. Just what I was hoping for. Just what I was hoping for.
I'm panicking.
I'm shaking. No, I
Well, it's time for another rivalry to get its next chapter in its storied history as Braun Strowman takes on Mansoor.
Yeah. And I do want to make a heartfelt apology because these two guys have put in a huge shift every time we've asked them to go out and perform for the fans on Monday Night Raw. And I haven't used either of these competitors to their full potential. I haven't given them the breaks that they deserve. And I've put this match on this week to start rectifying that mistake.
It's the eternal question, my friend. Who am I playing as?
The question is, you are going to play as Braun the Beast Strowman,
The monster among men
the eater
has
of
arrived.
souls, the demon who rules over hell.
Am I allowed to ruin this?
Yes.
The man who has an app on his phone so he can mark on the map places where he pooped.
Truly the most fearsome man to ever walk the planet. Is there a man who scares the shit out of people literally and figuratively like Braun Strowman? Now, he's been getting pretty cozy with the GM in recent weeks. We don't know exactly what's been going on in that aspect. Maybe the GM just likes big boys, big meaty men slapping meat. Well, we know he does.
I mean, he wouldn't sign Hulk Hogan otherwise.
It's true, yeah. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, there's bigger and meatier men than Hulk Hogan, but this is true. That is one of the things he has going for him.
That is one of the people on Raw.
That is one of the things that Hulk Hogan has done in his career.
Speaking of big meaty men slapping meat, that's not Mansoor.
How about small men slapping meat? We cater to all preferences here on Raw, including high-flying, exceptionally technically gifted wrestlers. And Mansoor is absolutely up there as one of the best. His fans have been missing him. He's not been on TV for a fair few weeks now. And he has lost a little bit of that traction he gained when he first burst onto the scene on Monday Night Raw. Why is Braun Strowman leaving? What?
He doesn't want this match.
Where is he going? Where is he going?
He's fucking done.
He's fucked off. Mansoor is celebrating and getting gassed up in the ring, and he doesn't realise Braun Strowman has absolutely fucked right off.
Right, he's back now.
Why did he just get out of the ring like that? I don't know. And
you know what? Yeah, fuck it. I don't need this match. Braun Strowman doesn't need this match.
Fuck it. I'm gone.
He's going on.
Call him Leonardo DiCaprio because he's fucking leaving.
I'm fucking leaving! Oh, he missed.
And Mansoor follows. And
Strowman had Gambit, and it didn't pay off at all.
How he missed there. It would have been really hype if he just floored Mansoor. As much as I love Mansoor, it would have been really hype if he just floored Mansoor there. It would have been amazing.
Oh my god, Mansoor's about to get absolutely smacked about face first. That's it. Just call the match.
Fam, you better shut up here. I'll smack you upside your jaw, okay?
Strowman heads back into the ring. I guess we are going to see this match after all. He's going to give Mansoor a free shot. Oh my god! Mansoor taking full advantage. Strowman
Only
regretting
Mansoor
that
can
choice.
throw someone as big as Braun around like that. Only Manny would have the absolute sheer balls on him to even attempt it.
Speed of Mansoor giving him the advantage so far. Strowman misses. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was a bad landing for Mansoor, and that could be the point where Strowman takes control of the match. He just stands on him. He just stands on him.
He
That's it. That's what
is just absolutely stood on his fucking head.
Mansoor is now getting the beating of a lifetime from Braun Strowman, just tossing him about like a toy. Nice bit of athleticism there from Strowman. Better athleticism from Mansoor, however. He went for a clothesline and it didn't take Strowman off his feet. Strowman was laughing about it.
Oh no.
No, that's Strowman.
God.
No, Strowman doesn't need this match.
It was oh no, but for a very different reason than what I expected.
Strowman doesn't need this match.
Damn.
Psych!
I didn't realise
He missed
Braun
again.
Strowman
He
was
missed
taking a
again.
page out of the Hulk Hogan book, except he actually turns around and comes back. Yeah, he needs to actually like connect with one of these though, because it's a bit sad to watch otherwise.
Oh, Mansoor. Mansoor, you better watch out!
Oh my god.
Okay, that could
top
have
rope.
been worse, but that's still not great for Mansoor. That's great. That is good though. That's what Mansoor wants to be doing here.
I don't know. I mean, you say it could have been worse. Mansoor's recovered very well, but that looked like a horrendous axe angle to take. I mean, he took it right to the head as well. There was no protection for him there. Unless you count his luscious locks, in which case, you know, very well protected. Very well protected.
Oh, nice drop kick from Strowman. Definitely going back and forth between these two now. Oh dear, I think Strowman's going back to what he had planned before. Oof! We may have just seen a man's skull caved in.
I don't think there's much of a maybe about it. I think Mansoor, I'm surprised he can stand, let alone wrestle, after taking a blow like that. I mean, Mansoor hasn't even had a bad performance. Strowman is just on an absolute tear tonight. He won't give him a moment's peace. A moment's peace.
And there's a running power slam from Strowman, marching around the ring as a show of dominance before sealing the victory.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was absolutely destructive from Braun Strowman. Really, really powerful. It was a great, great victory. There's not much more to say about it. It was just cold, it was clinical, and it was wrapped up very, very nicely.
Another view on that. Running power slam from Strowman. Very few are getting up from that one.
Here is your winner, Braun Strowman!
That match was almost as magnificent as his beard. Almost.
That's a very nice beard.
It is. Yeah, to be fair, 2.5 is a little bit disappointing, but it's not a huge surprise.
You take it, I'd say.
It's the same as your mid-card, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, then in that case, yeah, I'll take it. As long as I don't want any of my matches to fall behind yours, that's when I would be starting to worry. Guys,
It's time.
it's time for the best part of Monday Night Raw. You know, in fact, we've got some amazing wrestling. We've got some great promos, but nothing matches AJ Styles' pathetically sad love life. Nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, my search for the perfect man or woman, spouse, human being continues. Last week, I asked Bret Hart whether he would let me get his hands on him, and he said no. Well, I've been to the general manager, and after bugging him with 50 Venn diagrams explaining my love for Bret Hart and drawing a large line diagram explaining why my love for Bret Hart is linked to why I should have a title shot next week, he accepted. He said, very soon I can get my hands on the Hitman. Now you might be asking, AJ, aren't you getting a little distracted? Aren't you focusing more on the fact that you're completely whipped than the fact that you're supposed to be a professional wrestler? But I look at it this way. There's no doubt nobody can argue with the fact that I'm one of the best wrestlers working on God's green earth. I got the wrestling side of things pinned down. Wait a minute. Is that Bret Hart over there? Is he coming out right now? I love it when a man interrupts me. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first on Monday Night Raw. We've had a promo that's been just blatantly interrupted. I think Bret Hart, he wants to take the mic. He's asking to speak, and AJ's nodding. He's letting him. He must really, really think highly of this guy. But yeah, we're going to give the mic to Bret Hart, and we're going to see what he has to say. AJ Styles, you need to listen to me. You need to look me straight in the eye, and you need to stop embarrassing yourself. Now, I've followed your whole career. You can wrestle, kid. In fact, there's very few on this earth who can do it like you can. But when I say do it, I didn't say do me. Now, there's a few things everybody knows about me. I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. And you know for a fact that if I was in a room and I had a gun with 2 bullets in it, and in that room was Hitler, Stalin, and Goldberg, I would shoot Goldberg twice.
Fuck's sake. For fuck's sake, man. Fuck's sake. I can't even say it's an old joke because he literally did it again last week.
But AJ Styles, I'll tell you this much. You've already embarrassed yourself outside this ring. Don't make me get you in there and embarrass you in it. And AJ is just, there's a really weird smile on his face. He's like trembling. And I don't think he's afraid of Bret Hart. And Bret just gives him this look of absolute, pure disgust. And he walks out and, wait a minute. I think AJ is saying he's wearing a shirt, but his jacket's been shut, so I can't see what it says. He's taking his jacket. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I can confirm live on Monday Night Raw, AJ Styles is wearing a shirt that says AJ Hart on it inside a big love heart. Ladies and gentlemen, this man needs to be stopped, and he needs to be stopped now. That's it. That's the promo.
We cut to a commercial break quickly. We have to censor this.
I will admit I stole that Goldberg joke, but it made me laugh so much I had to say it. I didn't steal the AJ Hart joke. I just came up with that on the fly.
That was an excellent promo, apparently.
Fucking right, it was. It was the best promo I've ever put on this program. Fucking A, it was an excellent promo.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's main event time.
Indeed, it is.
We're here.
We're revisiting a bit of an old classic here. We have the most popular woman on earth next to the Virgin Mary, against probably the least popular woman in this Raw women's division. Until recently, she was pretty much an unbeatable, unbreakable champion. But now she's facing the one woman who has managed to get that belt out of her cold iron grip. Not a championship match, because as we've said before on this program, that wouldn't be fair on the titanic, the monumental effort that Alexa Bliss put in to win that title. But Becky Lynch, surprisingly, after the shattering blow of losing the belt, is still very much ready to go. So we're going to give it a go tonight, and we're going to see where fate takes us. And whenever we're not sure about fate, whenever we want to spice things up a bit, there's only one word: tables.
Oh no, not the tables.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how I feel about it. But I felt like I had to spice it up a bit. These two are too good. They're main eventers. They don't deserve to have a normal no frills match. There needs to be that something extra. And even if that something extra is absolute liquid shit, it is something extra. So it's Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss 1-on-1 in a tables match.
Liquid shit on a pole match.
Anti-diarrhea was on a pole match.
Who am I taking?
You are taking Alexa Bliss, my friend.
Okay, then. Are you ready to see something very weird, my friend?
What is this something weird that you speak of?
It's on my screen at the moment, and your feed will catch up at the moment, but I see a Becky Lynch, and do you know what she doesn't have?
Yeah, there's something missing. She usually has this really glittery gold-looking thing around her waist.
Yeah, I can't put my finger on exactly what's wrong about this image.
Neither can I. It's like the hair is still orange. The jacket looks the same. I think the trunks and whatever are pretty much similar. She's got makeup on. She's got eyeshadow. She looks a bit. Yeah.
Oh! I know what it is.
What?
She's changed the colour of her nail polish.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I never would have noticed that. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, there you go. I've worked it. I've clocked it, lads.
It was also a very quick entrance. I feel like she doesn't look very happy, but I'm not. I mean, maybe she's not happy with the change to her aesthetic. With the change.
She asked for a hot pink, and they did not comply.
That would have been pretty dang hot. So that's a real shame. That's a real shame. Speaking of hot pink,
hang on.
Not technically hot pink, but you know.
Hang on a second.
Wait a minute.
Did Alexa Bliss always have that belt?
I'm gonna be honest. If Alexa Bliss got that belt to like hold her trousers up, it's way too big. It's not very practical. It's not very functional. You know, it's a bit much. Her hair's
Do you think this is?
I like her hair.
Do you think this is a funny bit?
No.
What do you think? No, I don't think it is either. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Let's go. So like, she's got this belt and it has like, why does it have like, you know, most belts have like one buckle. This thing has like 10 buttons on the back. Like, who designed this? I want to know who designed this, and I want to speak to their manager because this is a really shoddy bit of craftsmanship.
I want to speak to your manager.
I want to speak to your manager. Guys, I'm going to spoil next week. Alexa Bliss is having a heel turn, and she's becoming Karen Bliss. You see those nice little hairs things she has? She's just going to have a bowl cut, and she's dyeing her hair blonde.
Hey, don't infringe on Bailey's gimmick.
She slugs 5 glasses of Bailey's a night to deal with her 10 kids, and then asks to speak to Bailey's manager when she gets a hangover the next day.
Bailey asked to speak to her own manager.
Where is life? I want to speak to its manager.
Honestly, that's a mood.
Huge move. Sometimes it's just such a move. It's just such a move. Huge move.
Anyway, this is actually kind of a big deal. We should probably talk about
Yeah,
the match.
it is quite important. It is quite important. This is actually a massive match. I will say that at the moment I have no plans for it to have any implications in the title picture, but I think this match is an event in itself.
And we do need to talk about the fact that when these two clashed at Extreme Rules, it was the result of the series so far, I think.
Oh yeah, I think it's either that or I'm massively tooting my own horn here. I know I am. It's either that or it's Flair's comeback at Survivor. At Bragging Rights.
That's true. That's true. That was a good result.
I think probably I would give it to this just because it was more of a proper long-term moment. But Flair's performance was quite frankly immense. It was quite frankly immense.
I'm telling you right now, Lynch is fuming about what went down at Extreme.
Yeah, I actually spoke to Becky Lynch backstage before this match because I could tell she was angry, and I think to improve her focus, I thought she maybe needed to just vent a little bit. And do you know what she said to me? Do you know what she said?
I don't know. You're right, man.
I am fucking fuming! Mega fucking fuming!
Well, I'll tell you what, Alexa Bliss adding a little bit of insult to injury there, pun completely intended.
I like that pun. That one actually flew over my head for a second, and I remember that is literally the name of the move. I am stupid. I am stupid.
I am stupid.
I have small brain. I've got an illness. It's called small brain syndrome.
It's the opposite of elephantitis.
It is. It is. Well, elephantitis is usually like big legs.
I know.
But I like that. That was a good medical joke. I rate it. I agree.
I try.
I thought it was good. I liked it. I liked it. It was very nice. Very good.
An attempt.
As long as there's an attempt, that's what truly matters. That's what truly matters.
You know what we should do?
What should we do?
Becky Lynch has the right idea.
Oh no.
Let's go! Becky.
Down.
No! Becky, bring in the ring!
They spent all this money making the Star Wars prequels and they completely dropped the ball by not having Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss whack each other with tables. Wow. Very, very poorly.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think she's going to make that. She did not. Big right hand from Lynch. Dropping the champion. That weird to say and to hear. We need more tables. Exactly. Hang on, Lynch with a manhandle slam, and all of a sudden the champ is in trouble. Oh dear, there's not a happy celebration for Alexa Bliss as she's buried in the rubble, and Lynch gets back the winning ways. Just like that. I tried to tell him, don't make it a tables match, they're shit. He didn't listen to me. I'll tell you what though, I got 4.5 stars! I am so fucked. I am so fucked. Guys, it's gonna be a massive dub. Raw, and I don't like it. I do like it one bit. Chaz has to disappear for a second, so we'll wait for him to get back. What do you think's gonna happen? Raw's gonna win and by a lot. Like, this has not gone well for me. I had a feeling that was going to come back to bite me, but I went into this week knowing I was going to be putting on a worse show, and I've just got to be doing correct work going forward. So this is an L. I've accepted that. The question is, how much is Raw going to win by?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the result?
I've seen the result, and yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, not gonna lie.
The thing is, going into this episode, I always felt that you were going to get the dub, so it was just a case of by how much. Setting up for the future. So let's see what happens.
I'm hoping for at least like 5,000. I would consider that a great success. Like, I have to win this now, but somehow until I see it, I'm still gonna be paranoid that the game will fuck me over.
Peyton Royce has a natural aptitude for tables rules. That's good to know.
Fair play. Fair play.
Not much to see there. Let's have a look over on this side.
Come on, it's gotta be.
Yeah. Alright, let's head over to the results.
Come on, man. This has got to be a fat W for me. It's got to be. It's got.
Yeah, that's not great. That's not great. 15, nearly 16,000 for SmackDown.
That's not exactly terrible, though. It's not fucking 41, sorry, is all I'll say.
Heart Champion UK heard that SmackDown fired Omos. That took me by surprise. The Giant Omos, I'm sad to be leaving SmackDown, not really sure what went wrong or why I wasn't part of their plans. Educated Show Universe says Peyton Royce has a really great feel for tables matches. SmackDown should take advantage. Bruiser Unpretty 79 loved tonight's SmackDown, look forward to next week. Swiss Takeover Ultra, no love lost between Mandy Rose and Peyton Royce, their rivalry is really heating up. Mrs. Disciple, holy crap, Drew McIntyre finally won a match. Pete Dunne couldn't get out of second gear against Kevin Owens, time to regroup and come back stronger. Keyboard Street 77, great to see Edge in another Extreme Rules match, keep him coming. Invincible Snob 80, wow, Kevin Owens looks unstoppable, when was the last time he lost a fight? Massive Concerto EU, Rhea Ripley calling out Bianca Belair tonight and hitting the target, good promo. If you were to get about 20, like 20k,
yeah,
I consider that a damage limitation successful.
You say this, but I have a feeling this game's going to fuck me over somehow. I just have a feeling.
20k for you would be damage limitation for me, I think.
I'd be happy with that. It would be amazing, but it would be a success. But I bet it's gonna be like 10k somehow now.
Right, I got the veto star. Let's find out
I
from
need
Raw.
Stars back. Yeah.
Shit.
Please tell me it's something good. Don't tell me I want to see it with my own eyes. Yes, come on. Oh, I needed that. I really fucking needed that actually. Shit. Oh, that is massive. That's huge.
Yeah, I just knew, and you knew it was going to be a big one. You knew it was going to be a big one. I didn't even look at my money on the last screen. Bruiser Figure 8 Mega. Fantastic show from Raw. King Splash 96. Tonight's Raw started strong and ended strong. I liked it. Top Ripe Survivor says so. Braun Strowman on a great run right now. He's just getting really lucky. Dapper Figures 498. Yeah, Yo Samoa Joe winning a match. The losing streak's over. Baddest start is 2000. How far into the deep end are Hulk Hogan and Samoa Joe going to go? This rivalry is getting crazy. Braun Strowman, you gave it a good shot, Mansoor, but good isn't on my level. Undefeated Raider 96. Great to see Becky Lynch in another tables match. Keep them coming. Hulk Hogan says, what a fluke. Try me again, Samoa Joe. It won't happen twice. Unholy Kick 75. Styles called out the Hitman tonight and knocked it out of the park. Really great stuff. Sheamus says, try repeating those words to my face next week, Cactus Jack, if you have guts. And you got Veto Star as well. Yeah, that's not good for SmackDown. That's really not good. Every time I make up ground, you claw it back.
To be fair, that's you've really pushed me there in the sense that you've basically forced me to put on. I would argue that maybe not a pay-per-view level show, but it's closer to pay-per-view than it is to a weekly show. Like that's the level of what I felt I had to do because you'd had such a big win.
Peyton Royce, my contract at SmackDown is up at the end of the week. Interested in staying, the cost would be 35. Yep, that's fine. Great, looking forward to staying with SmackDown. Ray Ripley, I'm really psyched about this upcoming pay-per-view. Can't wait to put on a great show for the crowd. Sasha Banks, I haven't had any matches in a while and the fans starting to forget about me. It's time you wake up and put me back where I belong. I want a match on the next show. How about cutting a promo instead? Okay, but I need to be back in the ring soon.
You've actually ended up with more money than me.
Have I?
Actually, I think you've got like basically the same amount now. Because I think you just renewed the contract.
Okay. Rhea Ripley expects to make an appearance in the upcoming pay-per-view. We're still a ways off. Like, stop talking about that. Honestly.
There's a promise there, I think, for this week.
Yeah, that's the one I just made.
Oh, right. Yeah. No worries.
Okay, let's have a look at the free agents. Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, Rey Mysterio. Hey, Omos is there. What geezer?
What a guy. What a fucking guy.
Legends. The legends don't really change much, do they?
Nah, I mean, there's such a small pool for them to choose from.
Doink the Clown. Let's go.
The most legendary of all legends.
I think as I'm not too upset.
I mean, I think like it's not as big of a dub as the one you had the week before this. Like that was like a massive shock to the system. That was like being dunked in ice cold water.
I need to step it up. I need to be doing that every week.
And I just have to keep trying to be as fair within reason as ruthless as I can be, really.
Okay then.
Damn.
Alright guys, that's going to be it for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. SmackDown will come back stronger next week. I hope. That's my intention anyway. So for now, thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed. Take care and have a good night.
Have a great night, everyone. See you later.